So, to be honest, I don't know if this video is ever going to be posted. It probably won't be, but I've been wanting to film it for a really long time, so here we are. Hello, and welcome to today's episode, where we talk about my crippling depression. It feels so weird, like trying to be serious in a video. I don't even know if I can do this. Like, I literally don't know if I can. Like, it's just weird because when I sit down to film, it's like funny time, like try to make people laugh time. And now it's like the opposite of that. And I don't really know how to go about it, but I feel like I should do it. So I guess, despite what my dogs are doing behind me, I'm gonna go ahead and try to film this video. So for some time now, I have been struggling with depression. But I don't even really know if you can call it that, because my depression is so weird. Like, part of the reason why I haven't wanted to film this video, first of all, is because I don't want anyone's pity, but secondly, because I don't even know what the hell is wrong with me. Like, I don't even know what to call it. I don't know. I went to school for psychology, but I can't diagnose myself. I don't understand. And I don't even know how to begin talking about it. Like, I don't think I've ever just sat down and told someone exactly what it is that I go through on almost a daily basis, because I don't know where to start. There's just too much and it overwhelms me every time, and that's how I'm starting to get for this video. So I'm gonna try to just keep going forward past it. I'm not gonna do any weird editing for this video or anything like that. I don't know, I'm stalling. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm Jill. It's just I'll be fine, I'm fine. I go from 0 to 100 so fast, and I can't help it. And when it's like the slightest thing happens and I'm just in this horrible, crippling, depressive state that just spirals down darker and darker and darker and darker, and then something else happens and snaps me out of it and I'm fine. It's so weird, it's so bizarre, and it sucks because it's people notice at work, my friends notice, my family notices, but I can't help it. When I get that far down, I can't help but show it to the rest of the world. And I know it's not good, at work for customer service and stuff like that, but see, and then in my head, I'm thinking about people who are going to be watching this video and what they're going to be thinking and what they're going to say to me afterwards and how they're going to treat me afterwards, or if it's going to affect my job or things like that. And it just overwhelms the fuck out of me. And I don't know what to do, but I need to talk about it. I need to get it off my chest. And YouTube is my creative outlet, and maybe if I could just use that outlet just to talk once in a while, then that would be great. That would be helpful, maybe to me, maybe to anyone else who might have the same thing I have. I don't know what it is, but it really, really sucks. And I don't know, maybe it's just full depression and I just am good at ignoring it a lot of the time. But it's I just go to these extremes with everything, man. I don't even know what my triggers are, because every day they're different. And it's the weirdest, slightest thing that no one meant bad. It could even be a look. It could even be I see two people talking to me and they give each other a look, and that I'm down this rabbit hole of thoughts oh, that look, they're talking about me, they're thinking bad things about me, they're talking about what a weirdo I am, they're talking about how annoying I am. It spirals down to my family used to make looks like that about me when I do something weird, and then I would think about how my whole life is a failure and I've never been able to do anything and I should just die. And it just spirals into this deep, dark, unescapable, if that's a word, depression. And then something happens. I don't know what. I don't know what it is. Maybe a customer says I'm nice, or maybe I hear a song I like, or something like that, and I'm out of it. I'm fine. I've forgotten all about it. I don't get it. And some days are worse than others. Some days it's harder to get out of it than others. Some days it's easier. Some days I don't have one. Some days I don't have one, and that's great. I just don't understand why I go to such this extreme with everything. Like, why it's just like, oh, well, this doesn't work out, then shouldn't live, you know? Like, that's fucking psycho. I'm sorry, but it's psycho. Like, why do I do that to myself? I don't get it. I don't understand. Is it depression? Is it bipolar? I don't think it's bipolar because I don't get like angry and I don't get manic, I don't think, but I don't know, dude. It's just so much to explain. Like, it's so like intricate and like confusing and like I don't even know. I can't even figure it out. So I just push it aside and ignore it as much as I can, but then that I think makes it I don't know. But it needs to stop. Like, I need to figure out some way to cope because like the sad part is like I need to figure out a way to cope because I know I could never kill myself. And I know I really don't want to die. And I don't want to have my depression fuck up my job or something to where it fucks up the rest of my life. And I go back to being homeless. And just like being nothing again. Oh man, that got too real. I'm never gonna post this. If you see me post this, that is a brave day. Because I don't want people seeing this. But maybe I do. Maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm weird like that too. I'm almost 30 and making videos on YouTube. And you know, that's another thing. That's the main thing I want to talk about. Fuck, my makeup. I actually do my makeup and then I cry it off. Literally me. I don't have a tissue and I'm too lazy to get up, so we're just gonna hope that this dries. So I guess the other thing that I want to talk about though is why. Like, if I have to pinpoint why do I feel these way? Like, what are the main thoughts around this? You know, and mainly I'm like, normally I might say like, oh, my weight, like if I was thin, like everything would be better. But I think really like what it is that I've done nothing my whole life. And now I'm 28 and it's like I'm finally awake. You know, I struggled with drugs and stuff for a very long time, and I've never said that on camera before. But why not? We're already here, right? And I think, like, I'm finally awake. I'm finally trying to do something with my life, and I'm just so worried that yet again shit's gonna go wrong, just like it always did in the past, probably by my own doing. And I'm going to be back where I was, and I'm going to be homeless again, and my family is going to hate me again, and everyone's going to be disappointed in me again, and I'm going to be the fuck up waste of life again. And I'm not even not that yet. I'm not. Like, I work a minimum wage job. Like, I'm still absolutely nothing. But for the first time, I can say I'm really trying, and that's a step forward, and I don't want to go back. And it just scares me because I know, like, if something happens, like if I lose my job or if I lose my house or if I lost my car or if my dog died or something, I would be right back there to thinking my life isn't worth it. So I might as well not try. Because in reality, when I was homeless and, you know, doing drugs and stuff like that, That was what I thought all the time, was, you know what, I'm never going to go anywhere anyway, so fuck it, right? Might as well not look for a job. Like, I'm not going to get a job, and if I do, they'll probably fire me right away, so fuck it. Might as well not look for a job. Like, might as well not try to get myself out of this. Might as well not do anything. Might as well just live my life like this until I die. And I'm trying to not be that anymore. But it's so hard. It's so hard to keep pushing forward. Especially because, like, the only thing I can see myself doing in life and really being happy is YouTube. And I know it sounds so dumb, and I've said this so many times, and people probably don't believe me, or they probably don't take me seriously. But it's almost like I set myself up for failure, because I've tried all these different avenues, and doing YouTube is the only thing that I can see myself, like, being completely fulfilled in life and feeling like I have a meaning and a purpose, and, you know, waking up every day with that purpose in mind. And I don't want to do anything else besides do YouTube. It's all I want to do. And the reality is that's probably never going to happen. I've been making videos steadily on here for a year now, and I'm still barely getting 100 views on a video. And to be honest, like, I think my videos are entertaining. Like, I watch them back and laugh, and I enjoy making them. I truly love it. Like, it's not like I just want to be famous or something. It's genuinely making videos and making people laugh is what I love to do. Being creative and, you know, editing and filming and just making people laugh and watching people's reactions to my videos. That is what I love to do. And I would fucking love to be the person who someone like me, who's hopeless and depressed, turns on, and I make them forget about whatever they are depressed about for 5-10 minutes. I would love that. I would love it. Just like, that's what, you know, Shane Dawson is for me. And if I can't do that, it's basically either that or, like, minimum wage jobs for the rest of my life. I know that. Like, I feel it in my bones. And that thought terrifies me, because I know how not likely it is to make it on here. And lately that's been really getting to me. Because, like I said, I've been doing this for so long, and I'm still not seeing, like, an increase in views. I'm not really seeing any progress. And I mean, I've gotten, you know, more subscribers, but it's like I have almost 700 subscribers right now. I should be getting almost 700 views, or at least like a couple hundred or a few hundred. It's like I need views because I need to make money off of it. Because if you're not making money off of it, how do you concentrate on it, and how are you able to do it? Because right now, as this is going, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, because it's so hard for me to pay my bills as is. And all I do is, like, dream about being in LA. That's such a typical YouTuber thing to say. But when I went there, it was, like, so fucking magical and so fucking awesome. Like, feeling like I'm a part of, like, this. But then I started to think, maybe that's, like, my fucking psychosis or whatever. Like, whatever is mentally wrong with me, that I'm being delusional into thinking I'm a part of what's on the screen. And then I just question my sanity all over again. So times get dark, times get rough, and I have this huge dream, and I'm really trying to follow it. I really fucking want it, but I'm getting so close to giving up. And I just feel like life isn't worth anything other than that. And honestly, like, the only thing that keeps me alive is YouTube, the hope of doing YouTube, and my dogs. That's it. You know, like, if I wasn't hopeful for where this was going and I didn't have my dogs, I'd probably be in a gutter somewhere, and that's dark, but that's truth. And a lot of people have told me to come on here and be real, and I hear Shane Dawson tell it to Graveyard Girl to come on here and be real and be you, so I guess that's what this video is me being fucking real. I'm fucking crazy, but, you know? So yeah, so I guess the point of this video was to discuss some of the shit that goes through my head, some of the stuff I deal with. It's so much deeper and so much more like intricate in that. There's so many like little pieces and things to it, and but I think this is the most I can manage for this video. And I think this is a very generic view of it, is why do I have this weird depression that's like, I go from 0 to 100 and get so lost into these dark rabbit holes, but then I'm fine. And then also, just if I had to pinpoint something, it's generally me being a failure in life. So that's great. Anyway, it's really hard for me to do this video. I really want to make jokes and stuff, and again, I don't know if I'm going to upload this. If you're seeing this, please don't pity me. Please don't treat me different. I would like some understanding with people to know what I go through, and that I'm struggling so bad and I'm trying so hard. And I know that, you know, at work or with friends or on the internet, I joke and I don't seem to take stuff seriously, but that's just what I have to do, because if I don't joke about it and if I don't try to make people laugh over it, I will just spiral down and just think about it and analyze it and expand it into everything in my life and just like go down this dark depression rabbit hole. And so I just joke about it, you know, something I fuck up at work, I make a joke about it, you know, stuff like that, because that's just what I do. That's how I cope, is comedy, I guess. But I do take stuff seriously, and I take stuff very, very hard. And I hate myself so much for everything I do wrong and everything I have done wrong in my life. And being fucking 30 and dreaming about being on YouTube and working a minimum wage job and... alright, we're gonna stop, I guess. I don't know, if anyone out there feels the same way or has the same type of weird depressive states, I guess, but they're like multiple times a day for like a couple hours each time or an hour, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Tell me about how you guys cope with it. Please, again, don't give me pity. Don't pity me. I just want understanding. I just want people to understand. I just want to be understood, I guess. And sometimes I worry that ambition does only lead to failure, because now I have all this ambition and it's going nowhere. I don't know how to end this video. How do you end a video like this? I don't know. This video was very dark. I apologize. Again, I don't know if I'm going to post it, but if I do, that'll be a day. Anyway, to all my little poop kings and poop queens, I will see you later.